Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, the FL Kid, aka King Petty, aka JR. I got my homeboy Lauren with me, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey y'all, well, a lot of y'all probably already know me as Lauren Dior on Instagram. Yes, that's my real name. It's my first and middle name, Lauren Dior. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, just look up Lauren Dior and you'll see me in my interesting pictures.
Spell it for him.
LAURENTDIOR. Period.
I'm not about to play with you. So anyway, y'all, we coming to y'all today with a special, I guess episode or whatever you want to call it. We just talking. We want to talk about the gay community and communication. This topic came up because we were just sitting in the living room vibing and chatting, and it was like one of the biggest issues of the gay community today. When it comes to males, I can't say for females, but y'all know males, we're creatures of havoc in our own right. Is communication. We don't know how to communicate, and I feel like communication is one of the biggest failures of the gay male having a successful relationship, whether it's a friendship or whether it's an actual date situation, a friend with benefits type situation, a marriage situation. So yeah, we want to get into that. So, Lauren, I'm gonna let you start it out.
Okay. I don't want to spill too much tea on this.
Come on, I mean, don't nobody know who you talking about unless you call names. We don't call names. Now, we give tea, we just don't call names. We give tea, we just don't call names.
Okay, so I'm trying to word this carefully. Okay, so I recently just got out of a situation. I'm still in a situation with a certain somebody. And I'm not going to throw this person under the bus, but our biggest issue was definitely communication. Even down to the end with them being unloyal, they didn't communicate anything. And when the shit hit the fan and text messages popped up from the other party about what my person was doing behind my back, the person lied. And I mean, my dude, he lied. He didn't keep it real and didn't keep it real about the text messaging and, texting somebody else. And when I asked him, like, hey, why were you communicating with somebody else? It was just more so that person was somebody that he vented to, but yet I was begging for him to just communicate with me in a relationship because, without communication, your relationship really don't work. So a lot of the problems that we had was we just didn't know how to talk. Well, I knew how to talk. I want to talk to people like, if I got a problem, I'm going to say it. Like, I'm very transparent. I'm very blunt. Like, I might be too blunt at times. Like, I'll just say it whether it hurts your feelings or not. I'm going to just say what I need to say.
So are you saying that your communication is 100%? You know how to communicate?
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like with me, I can communicate, but maybe the way I say things might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I say something, it might be too blunt and it might hurt. It might be hurtful. So I feel like that's my issue with communication. I feel like when I communicate, I'm just too raw and just, if I'm mad, I'm gonna just be like, motherfucker, da 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 da, instead of saying, babe, can we talk? I didn't like how the way you did this. I'm like screaming, yelling, I'm on 10. So maybe the way I communicate might be wrong, but at least I get it out there on the table and say how I feel. But I feel like a lot of guys don't even say shit at all. They let the problems pile up, and then eventually when shit hit the fan, then they say what the problem was. And you're like, well, nigga, we could have fixed that a long time ago.
Okay, so in your relationship, right? I'm trying to make sure.
Right.
Okay, wait, your past relationship. and we're not just talking about one, we talking about just in relationships in general.
Okay.
Do you feel like you set everything on the table up front to where y'all knew what both of you were getting into?
No. Not 100%.
So like, what was name something you probably hid that you didn't intentionally hide, but you just didn't say anything about it, and then it turned out to be a deal breaker. Maybe later on, and maybe deal breaker is the wrong word, but you get what I'm going. Like, it turned out to be an issue later on, and you like, well, hold up, this wasn't part of the agreement. I didn't know this, but then it's like, who's to blame? Because you get what I'm going.
Well, I can't say for my last relationship.
Just in
my
general.
past relationships, I kind of hid the fact that I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a small this small, that small of an anger problem, and I used to hide it. But in my last relationship, I told him from the gate, like you don't want no smoke from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good until you rub me wrong. And but he claimed he could handle it, and he couldn't, but he claimed that he could. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like you have to be honest. I feel like I feel like everybody is on their best behavior in the beginning. But one of the questions I ask when I'm dating somebody, I don't ask the good question. I ask I'm like, okay, name something bad about yourself, or like in your last relationship, what did you do to contribute to not working out? Because people always want to paint this perfect picture
of what they did, right?
Yeah, or they always point the finger at the other person what they did, but you be like, really? So everybody always did you wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. Like, nigga, keep it 100. What did you do to fuck up the relationship on your part?
And you know, people even get upset when you ask that. Why the fuck I gotta do something, nigga? Cause it's something you did to make them do. I'm a firm believer in cause and reaction.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? I've been drinking, y'all, so y'all gotta excuse me. I've been drinking. Did I say it right? Cause and reaction?
No.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't know if you said it right.
Action and cause and reaction. Y'all know what the hell I mean. Don't act. Shit, y'all know what happens when y'all get cups.
Tequila.
Okay, sponsored by Patron ain't sponsored yet. When they start sponsoring me, then we'll get them a little light.
One day.
Okay, so
One day.
I'm gonna give me the spotlight a little bit because I don't want it to be all on. So for myself, there was a time that when I got in, let's say I met someone, because it's no relationship, but I met someone, and the first questions. Let's be real. All y'all either had or y'all got Jacks, Grinders, BGC, A4A, Christian Mingle, Tinder. Y'all know Tumblr, Twitter. Y'all meet people, Facebook. Y'all DM. Y'all. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. I just gotta put this out here before I finish what I'm saying. If I don't get no motherfucking Valentine's Day present, everybody about to be single in this bitch when I start showing these DMs.
No.
Everybody gonna be single that day. But anyway, we going back. So, when, everybody done had those accounts, and if you say you ain't never met nobody outside this account, you lying. Whether it was a piece, a friend, you might have met a friend off of there or something, anything. Everybody done had those accounts. Yeah. Whether you got them now or not, everybody done tried it. If you gay, you wanna try it. Yeah. Bitch, stop the lying. At some point, you wanna try it. Yeah. So, one of the first questions people ask is what you look for. I cannot stand when people ask that question because it's so vague. Yeah. What I'm looking for, nothing. I'm gonna say nothing, or I'm gonna be like, oh, I used to give this facade because I know most of these profiles wanted that mass DL or low key guy that had a girlfriend. So I used to be like, oh, well, I got a girl. So
used to say that.
I'm trying to pour my heart out right now. Don't do that.
Okay, serious face.
So they be like, I'll be like, I got a girl. Mm-hmm. My family do know I'm bisexual. Which, granted, I will fuck a girl. I consider myself bi because I will fuck a girl, but I don't want a female as far as relationship or nothing. It'll literally be what it is, just for sex. Okay. But men suck deep better. Period. I'm just saying. But anyway, so with that being said, I used to be like, oh, I ain't looking for nothing, just a cool low key friend. Okay. Because that's what they wanted to hear. They want to hear all mass. I got a girl. They that shit turned them on. Yeah. So I used to do that for years. Like, oh, I'm mass, I got a girl. I ain't looking for nothing like that. Knowing that I wanted to, at this point in my life, I didn't want to be married to a man, but I knew I wanted a long-term relationship with a guy. I wanted to live together, to play the wife and husband role. Regardless, it don't matter. Both of us can be wife and husband at the same time. You see what I'm saying? I knew I wanted this stuff, but I would live this facade and not communicate that's what I wanted because I thought because I felt like they was just gonna either not want to meet, or we was gonna have sex if we did do something, and then that was gonna be it. Okay. So it was a fear of me not being able to get to know them because I didn't give them the right answers.
Okay, well, I could see that. I could see that playing out like that.
You see what?
Yeah.
But now, bitch, somebody said what you look for, nigga. Let me tell you. I want good credit because I got good credit. I want you to bring something to the table. I want to get married in a few years. So if you're not trying to get married to a man in a few years, you're not for me. If you down low, if you DL, you're not for me because I'm not about to hide who I am. You know, I'm not about to do all. You know, now I'm very outspoken with. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I got a belly ring. I got a tongue ring. If you feel like that take away from my masculinity, I'm not for you because I'm not changing who I am. Now has there been times that I a little bottom hit me up and I took it out to just go ahead and get on this mass dude and beat it up real quick? Of course. I'm pretty sure it's happening.
I'm upset.
So, hey, I get y'all already know what this trying to get. Y'all know we get you real. I mean, but now at the age of 32, I ain't got nothing to hide. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. What can you bring to the table? Because you see what I can bring to the table. What can you bring?
True. But I feel like in that situation with communication, I feel like in the past, I tried the whole friends with benefits situation years ago with a friend, and it was his idea. It was not my idea. It just happened, and it was like almost everyday type of situation. And we both caught feelings for each other, but nobody said nothing. And the guy would go to my friends and tell them like, "Oh, I'm really feeling Lauren, but I don't think, he takes me serious." So my friends would come to me like, "Yo, he really want to be with you." But I'm like, "Well, this nigga ain't telling me that." So I didn't really take him serious. So we would like go out to the club and shit with friends. And I would get niggas, numbers from other niggas, and he would get mad, but I didn't really understand why he would get mad. But then we'd be in the club, and it, like some other dude like dancing on him. I would feel some type of way, but then I was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go get another nigga.
Okay,
but we didn't communicate, and then by the time he communicated how he felt, I was getting ready to move to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, nigga, if you had all this time to say something and you never did. And I always wonder like what would have happened if one of us would have actually spoke up and actually be like, "Hey, I'm feeling more than just the benefit part. Like I want to be, I want to put the boy in front of the boyfriend, And maybe it wouldn't have worked out. I don't know.
So do they have a chance now?
No, he's with somebody now. So I don't break up happy homes.
They say you can't break up a happy home if it's already happening.
No. But if he was single, but he's in Cleveland, so I'll be in Atlanta now. So that long distance, I'm a flight attendant, but I feel like the long distance, it could work. But he could have matured over the years. I don't know, but I feel like if he's at the same mental place they was then, I don't think it would have worked.
So do you think you can date somebody long distance wise?
Yeah,
communicate?
well, for me it's easy. I'm a flight attendant, so I can fly for free, so it's not hard to really do. I tried it 2 years ago. I dated a guy in DC, and I would fly out there like every other weekend or sometimes every weekend, and I would spend a weekend with him, and it was perfectly fine, but it didn't work out.
Why it didn't work out?
Because he didn't communicate and make it clear. Communication, y'all. Please communicate, y'all. Please.
Because you said DC, and I already know what DC get. Because DC, I have a whole husband at home and be talking to you at the same time. DC, half of the married men in DC married to men, but they still want to play around as well.
Yeah, he wasn't married, but I met him off Instagram. And I met him off Instagram.
You better I ain't calling Instagram. I forgot Instagram. Y'all know this.
Instagram's my favorite. But I love Instagram. But yeah, so make long story short, he didn't communicate that he didn't want nothing serious. He never did that.
Oh, but you was.
And, but we were like this. Like we started kicking it. Like we were kicking it hard. Like I met his family. He was telling me he loved me. Like all this shit. And
but then he didn't want nothing serious. That's in the mixed signals at that point.
It did. So like 2-3 months into the shit, I'm just like, he's buying me, just taking me shopping. He was spending bread on me, so I'm just like, so I finally asked him one day, I'll never forget, we was in the parking lot, he was dropping me off at this LA Fitness so I could work out, and then he went to go do some errand, and I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, you did this while he dropping you off?
Yeah. I was going to the gym, I was trying to keep it sexy, and give me something to look at, trying to keep it cute. And I knew what we were doing, and he was just like, well, I'm not really looking for that serious. And I'm like, so why the fuck you telling me you love me? Why the fuck you taking me shopping, you buying me shoes, jackets, all types of shit. I met your mom, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so fucking confused, and I was like, well, we ain't doing nothing serious, nigga. I'm gonna stop flying out here every other weekend to see your black ass.
Well, why you couldn't do this after you got back to the airport?
No. I wanted to know, like, you know, like, it was on my mind and it just came out. You know, I just wanted to answer, and I could tell, you know, it was hard for me to say that. So once I started distancing myself, he tried to like renege on it and be like, no, I do want something to see it, but it was like, no, you don't, nigga. You said
you said when you meant what you said the first time.
You said what you said, yeah.
Let me tell y'all, when people tell y'all something, when people show you who they are, you believe them the first time.
Yeah.
He meant exactly what he said the first time.
Yeah.
And then when he saw he wasn't getting them sweets no more, that piece of cake, what is called? What's that place called? Piece of cake? Yeah, that piece.
I never been there.
You ain't never been there? You know what I'm talking about though. When he saw that piece of cake was leaving, he's like, oh, hold up, let me take this back.
He was cut off. I'm not cut off from the drink. He was cut off from the cake. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but I mean, I feel like, now if I was to see him, I would speak and say hello, but I would never.
He can get, but he can still get it.
No.
Not even like no. It's been a while since I saw you make up. It wasn't the sex was good.
It was okay.
Never mind.
I've had better. But
Never mind.
But
cause y'all, you know what? Don't judge me. We about to get out talk for a quick second. Don't judge me because baby, if I see you and we on top day, I got this one man. Let me tell you, he crazy as fuck, and he takes me every blue moon. Like we might talk twice a year, right? Cause he crazy. He unblocked me from social media and everything, but he still be texting me. That's the crazy thing about it. He still texts me and live right in, going towards like the loop Norcross, live right in Norcross, Georgia. Nice body, crazy as hell. He tell everybody he a top, but he low key like big because he be when we were to get when we were you ain't never had that big top, that big muscle top that's a top. But when y'all get in the bed, he be like, put your dick on my hole. Cool. Bitch crazy though. Fine as fuck, but he crazy. And he like 46, 47 now. But he don't look his age. But I'm saying that to say this. The sex was good. Okay. If I saw him today, and let's be clear, I know it can never be nothing between us because the communication, the bitch is crazy. It can never be nothing between us. But would I get that nut with him? I sure would.
Okay. Well, I mean, your situation, I get it. But that situation with the DC guy, no. Okay. I feel like it'll just open up that wound, you know, because I was like upset. I was like, you know, and I moved on.
Yeah, and I guess the difference is we didn't really date.
Yeah, man, we were dating like hardcore, and then he hit me with
he ain't for nothing.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? Like, why did you just
see? You know, I turn in like left. I turn it rest so I turn in like left out when people do that because you know I like to burn shit up. Don't play with me. Don't have my feelings in something then, because that's when I'm about to put on my all black and call my friends up like, what's up? I need you.
Listen.
Let's go.
Listen. I mean, he lived, you know, in DC. So I mean, you know, if he's watching this video, I wish you the best because you know I'm talking about your motherfucking ass. But I wish you the best, okay? But don't come over here with that fuckboy shit.
Okay.
You know? So yeah, I just
So with this communication, do you feel that being being in the gay community, if we communicated better, do you feel like it would save a lot of marriages or a lot of heartache and breakups?
God, yeah. Yes, even I can use my last situation, unfortunately. You know, I felt like if he was honest about him texting someone else behind my back, we could have got past that because it was just text messages. You know, I mean, to my knowledge, it never went farther than that. But I felt like if he would have came clean when I confronted him about it, we could have possibly went to counseling. We could have, you know, fixed it, made it work. I've been pissed. I've been hurt. I went through the motions, but a text message ain't gonna. Well, text messages it was messages. It was plural. It was more than one message, but I could have got past that in due time. But the fact that he lied about it, and I already had the receipts in my phone and the screenshots, is what upset me more.
Ooh, so
like,
you keep receipts?
Yeah,
I love a good receipt.
And I had receipts, and it was just like, why the fuck are you lying? You know, and you know, of course, once I sent him the receipts I had, then that's when he wanted to come clean. But at that point, it's like you already lied, so everything else
You
said
only came
is-
clean because
Yeah.
what I sent you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not sorry for what you did. You sorry you got caught. You know, and that's like one of those things. I feel like if someone show you their true colors, you have to believe it. Because I feel like, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, people who cheat can't change. They could. You never know. But I just feel like a lot of people are repeat offenders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you couldn't communicate that to me, I mean, and I feel like even if you, I feel like if it was me, if I try to put myself in his shoes, if I was cheating or texting somebody else, I feel like my conscience would eat at me, and then I would switch on myself. I'd be like, hey, I need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. I was texting this guy. The conversation's getting out of control. I just want you to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to work. I want us to fix us. This is why I'm doing it, and so on and so forth. So can we fix it? You know, I'm wrong. I apologize. I'll do whatever I need. I'll do whatever I can to fix this and make us work. And he had ample opportunities to do that, but he didn't choose to. But after he got caught, that's when he tried to, you know, come clean and tell the truth. But I didn't want to know the truth at the time. The truth was already in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that he said was just, you know, prior to that was a lie. And it's like, I feel like if you're lying and you're cheating, you know what I'm saying? Because there's more than one form of cheating. Let me make that clear to everybody out there.
Well,
You know.
I mean, you got the
Yeah.
sexting,
Yeah.
You
But
got-
you shouldn't communicate with nobody.
DMing.
Yeah.
I consider texting and DMing two different forms.
Yeah.
Because you can to me, DM is not really text somebody that's DMing. Because I'm talking, when I say texting, I'm talking about when you actually got my phone number.
It was text.
Texting.
It was text.
DMing, Facebooking. You know, you have to break down all the different types of DMs and messages, because let me tell you, niggas be trying to act like they stupid. It was just a Facebook message. No, bitch, it was a DM talking to inviting you to their ass, or you inviting them to your dick. Stop playing with me. What else? Secret video chats. Let me tell you, if I go through your iPhone and I don't know some numbers in there, and you on FaceTime, they'll bet who this is. I need you to come on. Let's call them together.
Yeah. Let's see what's really going on.
Let's play. Let's play peekaboo.
You right.
Who is this? Let me see. Hey, what's your name? Because if you FaceTime a nigga and they don't know me, that's an issue for me.
Yeah, they should know that you exist.
You should be FaceTiming no nigga I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if I don't know them, you better be introducing me to them.
Yeah. But at the same time, you don't know what the person you're dating is saying to the other person as well. So like in my situation, I don't know what my ex said to him to get them to chat. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have told that person. Well,
You was his brother.
Yeah, or you know,
You
they
know how-
broke up, or you know, it could have been some
You know
bullshit.
how the games,
even though,
they be like, oh, this my cousin, this my bro.
But in our situation, he couldn't do that because our relationship was so public on social
Right,
media, so everybody knew we were together. So it was just like, you know, you can't really say that when the timestamps on social media, the pictures is posted on this date. So there's a picture of us posted on December so-and-so, and you texting some nigga the day afterwards. You know, they could easily go on social media like, wait a minute, y'all just posted a picture yesterday. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like if he would have communicated and, I mean, told on himself and just came clean, we could have got past that. But the fact that he lied and then, you know, and still to this day can't take accountability for what he did, I just can't. My heart is not open enough to take him back. I'm done. It's canceled. It's going in the trash.
Ooh.
What's the next?
Okay,
Yeah.
but you know, I want to say this, and in communication, I don't think, in general, I'm not just gonna say even just the LGBTQ. I mean, you know, they add a letter onto it every day.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right? Okay, they add a letter onto it every year.
They gonna start adding numbers.
Okay, LGBT 1, 2, 3. What does the 1 and 2 stand for? I don't know. But I feel like this goes beyond. I feel like this is the heterosexual and the homosexual world.
Yeah, it goes for everybody.
As far as like communication, but people need to understand the strength that apology has in it. Apology itself, just to apologize, is power. Who this is? I'll call him back. Oh, I call Mark back. People need to understand that apology has power in it, and sometimes it's just a simple apology, like, "Hey, I fucked up. I'm sorry."
Take accountability.
Right, taking accountability. But people also need to understand that when somebody show you who, and I know I said this before, but I gotta say it again. When somebody show you who they are, believe it. And that doesn't mean I can't forgive you for what you did to me.
Right.
But that does mean I have the right to say, hey, I forgive you, but I'm not gonna bring you back in my space, because if I continue to bring you back and accept you back into my personal space, I'm asking for your toxic levels to drain me and drag me down.
Yeah.
So at some point, it's my fault if I allow you to keep hurting me and I don't forgive you and say, okay, you know what, this is not gonna work out. We need to go our separate ways. When I see you out in the street, I'm gonna be able to say, hey, how you doing? And I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna be cordial, but let's also be clear. If I see you out in the street and you won't speak back, just know that on moving forward, I'm gonna act like you don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Keep it pushing. Be like, I don't know
You a ghost. You Casper to me.
Right.
So communication is so strong, y'all. It's so strong, and we need to be better at it.
Yeah, I just feel like, honestly, for one, and this is just going to the gay men, you know, we are grown as men, y'all. Grown. If you can't speak the fuck up and tell the truth, then, I mean, you really can't even call yourself a man. You know what I'm saying? Children can't speak up for themselves, but grown men should be able to.
What about the deal?
Ugh,
What
I
about
mean, that's a whole nother.
Because you know that's a whole community by itself right there.
That's just a mess. You know, I mean, I feel like as gay men, a lot of us do fantasize, or I know I used to fantasize about that. Like, you know, I used to love drug dealers and killers. You know, be on the side,
drug dealers.
Listen, right? I want a drug dealer. Listen, I mean, I've had a few in my Cleveland days. I'm from Cleveland, 216. But I had a few, you know, I used to be on the side of the cutlass, just chilling like.
I mean, the first I ever dated was a drug dealer. So the first I ever dated was a drug dealer, and I ain't one for shit. But ain't nobody know. But don't nobody know he gay.
See, and that's how mine were, and I had a few. And I had a few. That's all I would say. If he was a drug dealer or a killer, like, it would just turn me on more. It's like, oh shit, you killed somebody. I'm crazy.
You crazy for real.
I was just like, I was like, dude, kill me though. I could be first. I just want to put it out there, you know. But yeah, like I used to love drug dealers, and but a lot of drama comes with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even the fact that they're drug dealers. The drama comes from them being DL. Because you have to put up this front.
Especially when some of them got 10 baby mamas. Babe, I can't deal with you and your 10 baby mamas.
I mean, you literally got to put up a front. I remember one dude I was messing with, we went to the same barbershop. We would go there together, and everybody thought I was his cousin.
Oh, that was cute, friend.
And I'm just like, but in my head, I'm like, I ain't your motherfucking cousin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would piss me off low key. And like, oh, this is my cousin. I'm like, bitch, your mouth was, you know what I'm saying, was on these areas.
Oh, okay.
You know, we walked up into this barbershop, you know what I'm saying? And then this nigga had hickeys on his neck, so they like, yo, damn, I want what you get. I'm just sitting there like, you know, like, I'm just like, you know, I'm like, I did that, but I couldn't say that.
But in your head, you going out like, I'm that big.
Yeah, like, I did that shit, you know, I was like, you know, I was clapping in my head. Like,
so, you know, we talked about communication, how valuable communication is.
It is.
So, like, if it was one thing you could tell the community and help moving forward, like, to help, like, what would you say? Because I think this will help save marriages. Like, going from the example I was telling you about how on somebody's wedding night, one of my close friends fucked the groom that was getting married to the other groom. But, I mean, the groom welcomed it. So, I mean, a bird don't turn down bread, do they? So, I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, unless the bird's on the diet, he only want wheat bread.
No.
Be like, oh no, that's regular bread. Throw the wheat bread.
I'm not gonna put it. So, is there anything you could say You know what I'm saying? Ending this out. Like,
yeah, I mean, honesty really goes a long way. Whether if the truth is something negative or positive, it would save a lot of relationships. I feel like my relationship could have been saved if he would have came clean before I found out the truth, or even when I confronted him. He had the opportunity, he had the stage, the floor to come clean.
So you don't feel like people deserve second chances?
Not after they lie, no. You know what I'm saying? But if he was honest with me, I would have gave him that second chance. Hands down, I would have given him that second chance. But when you lie, no, you don't take a chance if you already lied to me 500 times in an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you don't get a second chance. But for y'all out there, so if some of y'all motherfuckers watching and you a cheating ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? come clean. I know it's easier said than done, but whatever you hide in the dark, it always comes to light. It don't matter if you delete text messages. It don't matter if you delete DMs. It's gonna pop up. It don't matter if you flirt with a nigga on the side. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, somebody gonna know somebody that know the person you with, and some tea gonna get back to. It's gonna get back. So if you be honest, just keep it real. But my thing is, be honest from jump, even before y'all get in a relationship. Ask yourself, can you be monogamous, or can you even handle an actual relationship? Be honest with yourself, because we all feel like we can handle a relationship, but not everybody can handle the relationship. Like, people can only handle a relationship when it's easy and everything is going good, and y'all taking cute pictures on social media and doing cute videos. But the real relationship is when, the shit hit the fan and y'all struggling and y'all going through shit together, where that person really have your back. When y'all both mad at each other or even hate each other, it's like, are they still gonna hold you down? That's the real thing.
You know what? All I can say is that on February 14th, everybody about to be single. So I don't even give a fuck. Because these videos about to be lit on social media. They about to go viral on February 14th. All I know is I better get some flowers or some candies or something. That's all I know.
No. Well, I mean, yeah. But don't expose. Trust me. That all the niggas that's out here that's cheating ain't shit. The shit gonna get out there. But to the people that is getting cheated on, or that you're getting cheated on, or you have an inkling that you're getting cheated on, love yourself enough to be like, I deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Because I still believe in love, and I do believe there still are a lot of good men out there. I just feel like a lot of the good men have been hurt, like me. And but I'm not gonna let that situation stop.
I was about to say what make you a good man, but that's a whole nother topic. Because the gays be so quick to be like, I'm a good man. So I'm just saying in general, they be so quick. I'm a good man. I got this one associate right now. Every time we talk, they be like, cause I know I'm a good man. And I be want to be like so bad. Well, what's your definition of a good man? Cause you say this all the time. Like he say it so much, so I feel like he be needing self-approval or what you like.
I feel like a good man is somebody who, for one, got some stability. Not saying if you don't have a job, you got a good man.
All right, if you ain't got a job, you not a good man. I'm saying it. Okay.
At least be in school or just have something going on for yourself. Not only that, but also just, you gotta have some goals and some motivation to want to get up off the couch.
Good sex don't make you a good man.
No, not at all. No,
I like good sex though.
Yeah, that's important, but it's not.
It's not top of the list.
Yeah.
It's like probably the.
Yeah.
Well, I can't lie and say it's the last of the list.
No,
it's definitely number 4, number 5.
Yeah. It's like on the top half of the middle.
Yeah. I can't give it the low part. Because, they be so quick to be like, it ain't all sex ain't all important. Bitch, you lying. At some point, I need that tongue and dick or ass to be able to get me to where I need to be.
Right.
So it's somewhat important. I need to take me somewhere. But I also need you to be able to mentally feed me as well. But
exactly. But I feel like also a good man is someone who just got your back, who supports you through whatever you got going on in your life. So if you want to go to school to become a nurse, they supporting you, they helping you, they helping you study, they helping you, if you ain't got gas money to get to school, they give you gas money. Even when y'all not on good terms, but if you need them to have your back,
that'd be the best sex.
Oh God, yeah, make sex the best.
That'd be the best.
But a good man is they ride it out for you. A good man is a ride it out person. Period. For better or for worse, that's a good man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to be a good man when everything's good. But if that person is still good to you when y'all not on good terms, you got a good man. Period.
Well, there y'all have it. Good communication leads to having a good man. So, you know, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, tag.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell another friend. Tell a friend to tell a gay friend. Tell a gay friend to tell a fag over the street. Whoever, it don't matter. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. But y'all, as anyway, y'all already know. Follow me, The Florida Kid, DAFL Kid. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all find me. It's all linked. It's all linked. And then, you know.
Oh, Lauren Dior, LAURENTDIOR. Period. I'm tipsy.
So, we enjoyed y'all. Like, comment, tag, invite, whatever else. We'll catch y'all next Saturday.
Hey, bye. Yeah.